So it's Alette, Zephyr, Oddleaf, guy who summons people. Listen, I can't remember everyone's name at all times. You find Zephyr near the keep, speaking to the menders she has gathered. She turns as you approach, her face severe. Captain Petrus, what happened? I told everyone to stop the killing. This has been coming since Meinolf died. As I said, I could not have come sooner. How quickly things fall apart. Listen carefully. I devised a shield of light that holds back the darkness, but its reach is limited. By joining their efforts, the Menders may be able to encircle all of Arborang. It will mean positioning them evenly across the walls, and if madmen are running wild in the streets, killing indiscriminately, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. How long can you keep this spell of light going? Assuming the plan works at all? I don't know. Perhaps if we rest in shifts. It depends on our food supplies, and stopping the warped from slaughtering our menders. They told me you fought off a Sunder. No small thing. But that will be nothing compared to what is coming. And the other Valka? Juno and Ivan? Can they put an end to this? We crossed paths. They continued into the darkness. If they're going where I think they're going, and if they actually make it, there is hope. Alrighty then. I suppose the pressure's on. You lead a group of Zephyr's menders towards the gates, where the fighting is worst. The darkness is already drawing close, throwing soot into the air. You push into the fray to clear space for the menders to do their work. Men fight dredge. Men fight men. The fighting curls around you like wildfire until you are engulfed in it. Despite your best efforts, one bare-chested, shrieking madman charges at you, but is crushed into the dirt by the heavy stone bludgeon of a nearby colossus. The stone guard stares at you, and something makes you think it may be the same one who shielded you from the spear earlier. Bloodied men encircle you like vultures, screeching, shrill insults. Traitors! Raven starvers! The stone guard nods some kind of understanding. Seems to recognize you too. Is he? His name's Bastion. Hey. He's level 13 already. Oh my god. Very powerful. Let's max those stats out real quick. And like always, get that crit damage. Important to have that. He already qualifies for a title. I should look at what his actual stats are first. 22 armor. Ah. I might be done. I think I have to replace Mogre. It was nice having you, Mogre, but I have a better tank now. Mogre's an 18-14. He's a 22-15. 7-2-4, 9-3-4. All of his numbers are better. All of his numbers are better. And frankly, Mogre doesn't have particularly amazing skills. So Bastion's just a better character? Kindle. Character slams the ground, sending all around him reeling back and damaging their armor severely. As with most dredge abilities, it attacks indiscriminately. Is this the plus sign shaped attack that the other character had? No, that's the one. Drumfire. The character sends a shockwave through the earth, damaging the armor of non-dredge caught in its path. They're both anti-armor abilities to some extent. Although he himself has... He can do 7 armor break, right? Because he has a break of 4. Meaning he probably doesn't need armor break abilities directly. Let's see, Moker. Aggro, armor, strength, resist. Oh. Probably not a bad one to give to you. 1 will, 1 armor per turn, 1 break, resist, protects from death. So make his strength weaker, but give him regenerating will and armor, and even break resist? Meaning that 22 armor, in addition to having... Oh man, that's actually tempting. This means that in addition to having 22 armor, he will also take 1 less break armor at any given moment, and also regenerate. Pretty good. I'd be giving up on his strength a little bit, because he'd be even weaker than 15, but he'd be really hard to take down. I could just send him out into the middle of the battlefield and just break everyone's armor. Whereas this gives him 3 movement and 3 will. And poison. So I could do AoE attacks, which would probably cause the poison effect to trigger. Bonus aggro means people are more likely to attack this character. And bonus movement means I can really run towards the combat with him. Instead of him being stuck in the back or lagging behind. Whereas this one's mostly just 2 aggro. For me, the weakness of this thing is that, on top of the strength thing, it also just, doesn't have the movement. It doesn't have the aggro either. This one has aggro and movement. This seems nice. And not terrible choice. Is there anything really tanky and left in here? I'm gonna start running out of titles soon, obviously. Bonus break's not a terrible idea, because he already starts off with 4. But I could also go all in on armor regen. Make him unkillable. This becomes him having 25 armor and 1 per turn. Which did I give him? I did not give him a regen, but I could if I wanted to. Whereas the alternative is to go all in on break. That would take him to a break of 6. My issue is just... I'm gonna hold off on title, I think. My issue is that people in this campaign are less likely to have a ton of armor. But I want to keep the option open, maybe, because maybe I'll want to get that skill later. When, if more twisted dredge starts showing up with much higher armor counts. I think I'm going to avoid leveling anybody up with my renown. If I avoid leveling people up, maybe I'll get the chance to buy more supplies at town. I don't know. At this point I run the town, so you would think that I wouldn't be able to buy more supplies or something. And they seem to be saying, like, your choices up until now affect how long you're gonna last, as if to say I've already made my bed and have to rest in it now. But like just a moment ago, that vendor had supplies for sale that aren't mine. Presumably that's not being counted towards the total. I don't know. Let's just fight. Same team, which Alette was single-handedly carrying, but now with a terrifyingly massive Mega Dredge. That's one of my highest level characters instantly, and has a very high armor stat, and is red for some reason? I don't know. The menders must not fall. Are the menders here to defend? Let's see, melee guy, melee guy, melee guy, melee guy, melee guy. Wow, they're all melee guys, huh? That seems like bad news for you. That they're all melee, considering who I have around here. Oh, there's the menders. I see them. So the menders are all 7, 8. Okay. I'm gonna want to... Oh, that's not my guy. Whoops. I'm gonna want to move forward as fast as possible just to hold them away from being anywhere near the menders, just to make sure they can't fall, because these guys have terrible stats. I'm gonna want to be aggressive. Which suits me more or less. Let's... Ooh, that was the wrong skill. I was a little scared that I was gonna accidentally activate that. Come and get it. Oh, out of range. Die, please. Not quite. Hello. Would you like to try again? I'm basically just gonna push forward as a solid wall around Alette as she just AoEs everything, hopefully. At what point is this actually cheating? Like, holy shit, man. Well, you're not doing so well. So 2 of them are down to 1 now. Ooh, a deflect. It was kind of bound to happen sooner or later. And now he regrets that. But the fact that the bleed is 6 damage that's incoming is intense. This will block him from reaching Alette. I believe these are all just... Oh! Wow, Drumfire has range. Wow. Dude does have break. Oh, I control these guys. Okay. What's the range of mend? Infinite? Okay, I can work with that. +1, what? Oh, these guys have no... Oh, they have no will. They have a max of 9, but they don't currently have it. Annoying. Alright. Do they regen will? They don't even regen will. So they kind of suck. And mend only heals people by half of their current willpower or more. Alright, well, might as well invest. Oh, he's dead on the beginning of his next turn. You're at... You still have 2 armor to go. He has 1 to go. It's incredible. I got so much... I got so much damage out of that too. Because, her turn was super far away compared to normal because of the fact that, you're gonna die of bleed your turn, you're gonna die of bleed. You won't die of bleed. I mean, I'm back up to 12 again. Don't you have, Oh, you get bonus will for every kill. Which means that she doesn't even have to worry about losing her will. He's having a great time. I'm the one who gets the kill. I'm so far away from the enemies. Just hang out, I guess. Oh, there he goes. What can they even do against this? Did Rook even... I don't remember. Did Rook even have Overwatch? I know he had the everybody kill that guy skill. I don't know if he had Overwatch, though. Hey, new guy, you want the kill? There it goes. Are we getting a wave 2? Nope. Huh. Humans are just so much less threatening than warped dredge. Get those menders up on the walls, Petrus shouts to his guards, and keep everyone else away. The stone guard follows you like a lost puppy, scaring any straggling fighters away from the walls. Petrus's guards escort rattled menders to the top, where they join with the other menders, closing the gap. Zephyr vaults from the ground on a gust of air, soaring to meet them. Thanks for the help, Zephyr, by the way, on that whole fight just now. Yeah. She's framed as being impossibly mobile and capable and everything, but she's like, that just all happened without any of her interference. The darkness touches the crackling walls, oozing over the edges. Oh wow, the darkness is... I didn't even realize the darkness was closing in on us noticeably right now. I feel like they're not explaining stuff as much as they should. Like, this game is pretty much all text. Almost none of this is represented visually, and yet, like, I just find out as a surprise half the time what state things are in, because they're not keeping us updated. Wicked shapes titter and lurk on the other side, now beyond sight. Menders, shouts Zephyr, now! Oh. Well. I guess we're moving back to the other group. Things are getting dramatic right about now. I'm a little distressed by how in control those two look and how everyone else just looks like they're falling to their doom. They're putting a lot of faith in this part. Although Ivor just seems beat up and sad at this point. Dude's been through a lot. We've come a long way. As I was saying that, it basically said it too. The caravan fell silently in absolute darkness until you lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pillow you into a sleep state and protect you from the worst of it. Now dim light finally reveals approaching ground, like an island arising from a midnight sea. Nobody talks about the loss of Folka in that time, but the memory of her fell alongside everyone. Touching ground now finally feels like moving on. Walking feels like you've never done it before. This is the inner earth, Juno tells everyone. This is a cave, grumbles Ollie. I'm not impressed. In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment till we emerge. Man, we've reached peak levels of the environment being incomprehensible in this campaign. It's just purple noise. The Mender's light plays tricks with the crags. Shadows dance across sharp edges and distended cavities. Oh hey, someone sighs, almost apologetically. I may have a problem. Ditch is sitting on the ground. He appears to be missing a leg, but at a second glance, it's been swallowed by a deep, narrow hole. The floor is riddled with them like a coral reef. Ow, he continues. Ow, ho, ho. But Ollie claps a hand over his mouth. You all hear it nearby, scraping on stone, through stone. Scraping through stone? Oh no. I think Ditch is in deep shit. Also, if Ditch dies by falling in a ditch, then this is going to be the weirdest foreshadowing that they prepped with his name. No. Scraping through stone. I'm thinking whatever's going on here is underground. I think his leg fell into a trap, and some kind of twisted being is probably going to devour it if we don't take him out right now. Shit. I think drawing your weapons and encircling Ditch is a mistake because I don't think that it's an obvious enemy approaching us. I think it is something subterranean. So our two options are drag ditch out of the hole as fast as possible, which I'm a little worried it might not work, or we might injure ditch in the process or something. The alternative is to make a distraction away from him, which if this is like Tremors logic, then yeah, like you throw something noisy or something and maybe it'll follow that instead of going after him. It's a smart idea. It might be overthinking it. I don't know. Let's try to make a distraction away from ditch. At the edge of the light, you thump cave walls with your weapon. Ditch bares his teeth in pain and anticipation. Ravens scatter. Some beside you, others spread out uncertain. Shields, you shout as creatures rumble out of the darkness. Are we just going straight into a fight now? I don't know what happens to ditch here. Okay. Ivor, Bearsakifi, Alfred, Castaway, Postate. It's a decent group. Sigbjorn's tempting, but he's also becoming low level and left behind a little bit. Ivan's good for for lightning purposes, and he's back. Apostate has decent strength value. I don't know about Castaway. I feel like the primary strength of Castaway might be the fact that they can summon an additional character, but it's also an additional character I'm not crazy about. I'm a little torn. I'll give him another go. How much stuff do I have to spend? I have 0. Okay, so never mind. In we go. I swear Ditch is about to have his leg bit off in a ditch. Oh yeah, there's Ditch trapped. Guys, I don't think it helped. You're not helping. I mean, I feel like my logic was sound, even if it wasn't true. Wait, why? I can position people so strangely right now. I can put them all over the place. So Ditch is still here. As just an extra character that uses up my turns, basically. That's brutal. I can rearrange the party pretty willy-nilly. I mean, I can go all the way down there, but I feel like I should... I feel like going off on a crazy trip is not the best call. 10, 13. These guys are... Yeah, just 3 stone callers. Stone singers. They can all buff up the units around here. Corrode. Borers. Hey, they're even called borers, like as if they're underground. Borers' attacks and movements does +2 armor damage. Their movement does 2 armor damage. Hello. Acid Spit. Spit does strength and armor damage, plus corrode damage and additional armor damage in the next turn. Jesus. Alright. They can also grab and hold. I think we should huddle up our team and fight with each other and not split up. Sinkhole. The ground looks uneven here, so those are spots I don't want to stand on or bad things happen. Let's see. Ditch is last. These two are okay. Let's get you out of there before you get in trouble. Think I can work with that? There we go. I feel like I should be concerned about that. I'm gonna try to block the path a little bit here. That's a lot of armor you got there, apparently. Enough to really diminish my ability to attack right now. Whereas this attack is not a knockback attack. So I can't push them away. I was into the idea of reducing their progress towards my allies if I could. Oh, he's just gonna vanish, huh? Oh, does he reappear now, though? Okay. I wasn't sure if he'd be underground for... Wait, what? He's removing? Oh, this guy spit on this guy. I was watching for Ivor. No, he took damage. That's who got spit on, okay. Get out of here. It's concerning how they're just disappearing. Oh, their movement creates an AoE splash that removes people's armor. Great. May have been good to have Ivan around for mending purposes then. I can heal a little bit of health, but no one's taken that much. I'd have to go 3 left and up 2 if I want to be able to attack somebody with this. Except I can attack through enemies, but that's a bit of a waste. He only has 4. 1, 2, 3. It's inside my ally. Not great. If I can attack through allies, though, can I attack that guy? Only one way to... damn it. It shows the lines as if I can. So I thought maybe I could attack him. I guess not. Nope, here it comes. The casting begins. What? Oh, they were stunned. Shit. I'm missing out on turns. I think they're casting Rupture or Umbrage. They're probably using Rupture. This guy's not wounded, so it shouldn't even work on him. This guy is wounded, so I should probably finish him off before he gets to attack us with it. Come on, 90%. There we go. I don't know who they're gonna blow up now. Do I sacrifice the willpower? I think I do. I need to get moving and start chopping these guys up before it gets bad. Oh, hi, friend. Okay, there they go again. I feel like these enemies are gonna get very annoying to fight if they just aren't on the screen most of the time. He just took out Ditch in one shot. That basically wasn't even fair. Stop doing that. Okay, he's been stopped. Ah, shit. Come on. Oh no, I can't get past either of them. He moved in the perfect position to screw that up. If I walk there, I'll get stuck, won't I? But I'll be able to attack. Otherwise, if I stop there, I won't be able to attack. I'll sacrifice a turn to avoid getting stuck. It's just an armor reduction. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, they're doing the strength bonus one. Did they all lose armor like they're supposed to in that process? This one's casting Rupture on who? It actually might hit this guy. Cut that out. He can do 13 damage to Ivor? Goddamn. Oh, he has 25 strength. Alright. That demands some special attention. There we go. Now he sucks. Oh, you just fell in the hole. Did you? I thought that was your guys' trap. How'd you fall for that? Things could be going better. But screw these guys. That's gonna hurt, but I have a lot of armor, so it's actually not gonna hurt that much. Yeah, never mind. We're totally cool. Going for 5 damage. I think it's worth it. There we go. If you could stop going underground, that'd be great. They both have hit points, making my efforts somewhat meaningless. Smite them. I just can't close the gap. There we go. Now they're running out of dudes. I guess I'll rest as I wait for this guy to show up. Hey, where are you going? What do you think you're doing? Okay. That works. Oh, wait, he's gonna be finished. Oh, never mind. That'd be done early because of the pillage situation, but I think he just didn't finish. Because his target, I guess, was probably dead. There we go. Ooh. Can I get you the kill? Ow. There we go. Got it. Also not a multi-wave scenario. I kind of figured it'd be weird to give me a choice to continue or not when we're trying to defend Ditch, who has fallen in a ditch. We didn't save him very well. Admittedly, we're teleporting enemies, so I don't know how effectively you can guard him. There were teleporting enemies that had ranged attacks. Shit. The sour smell fills the air, acid vomited forth by the digging things. Warriors brag about the hard battles they've fought, but no one will be bragging about this. Alright. I'm regretting this already, says Valgard, examining a limp tentacle. Courage, replies Juno. We'll see stranger things before we're done. That's not the most encouraging thing for you to say, honestly. But there you go saying it.